Hello YouTube, hi friends, hi my little clowns. This is the look I did today. It's a little mess, it's a little, it is what it is, it is what it is. But I used the Jade X Beauty Bay palette, and I just want to keep digging my hands into this and using a lot of my bigger palettes more, since I've always been sort of scared to dip my fingers into them. But hi, if you're new here, my name is Nikki. This is my channel. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. Sometimes it's clownish. It is what it is. But if you want to see how I got this look, if you want to see all the other stupid shit that I do on my channel, P.S. I swear, I'm sorry, I don't care. I am who I am. But you should like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I pulled the Jade X Beauty Bay palette out again because I want to play with these light, gorgeous, springy pastels. I'm trying to dig more into the palettes that I have and use them more. So especially when they're big like this, because they're sort of intimidating, especially this one because it's so, there's a lot going on here. So I'm thinking pastels, maybe that, maybe that, maybe that. I don't know. I guess we'll just see as okay, so I think the first shade that I'm going to start with is this nice lavender shade right here called Daydreamer. I'm going to be putting that in the crease right here. And just building it up as I go. I think then I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Ethereal. I don't know. I can't really say words. My brain doesn't work well enough. But again, everything will be on the screen. And then I'm going to be putting that shade right here. Blending those two together. Ethereal. See, it just doesn't sound right. I think it's because it's a word that I rarely use. That it just doesn't sound right when I say it. And I'm taking whatever is left on this brush and just getting rid of that edge. And then I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Head in the Clouds and putting that in the inner corner. And again, making sure that I'm blending them together. And I think I'm just gonna crease it just a tiny bit. I don't want I don't know. It doesn't need to be drastic. So I'm going back in with that shade Head in the Clouds, and I'm just adding more into here. Kind of just bringing it all together. Again, I'm just winging it. If it turns out crappy, it turns out crappy. That's life. But I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Serenity, which is probably becoming my favorite color ever, the seafoam green and whatnot. So I'm going to put that shade right here in the crease. Not the crease, the outer corner. Jeez, I need to get a different brush. I got a different brush, and this will make things go easier and apply better. And then making sure I don't lose my cut crease. Going in with some of that purple still. So there's no pastel pink in the Jade palette, so I'm going in with the Blend Bunny Blends palette and with this shade right here called Sunsets. I'm going to be putting it in this part of the eye. I'm just going over it a couple times until I get the pigment payoff that I want. And I'm going back in with that Head in the Cloud shade and just, making sure it doesn't get lost. And blending a little bit of the purple lavender with the blue. This eye right now is really reminding me of all the Trix yogurts that used to come out. But I'm loving it.
Later, many months later. So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, that took me way longer than I thought it was going to. But doing lashes suck, and it just brought my whole mood down. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here again called Head in the Clouds. I don't have room. Okay, I'm gonna put that out here, and I'm gonna bring that line all the way up here. And bring it about halfway through my waterline. Well, you get the gist. And then I'm gonna go in with that Seafoam Green shade Serenity and putting that right here. And then I think I'm gonna take a little bit mix of this shade right here called Confetti and a little bit of this shade Milky Way, and just plop that in places because I want to be shiny. Also, during the whole middle of that, I got a call back from the place I interviewed at, and it's not a yes or a no, maybe, not a yes or a no yet, but they still have to call all my references and all that, so let's hold hope and cross our fingers that I get it. So I'm gonna take the Confetti shade and put that in the inner corner. Again, this is another space galactic look. I'm going in with the Milky Way shade on top of that. And I'll put a little out here too. And a little under the brow because you can never have enough. Okay, I'm gonna take that Milky Way shade still. I think I'm gonna use that as my highlighter today because I think that'd be super pretty. I really like that. And you know what? Just because I want to add some more and I'm extra. Oh, here it is. I couldn't find my brush. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Crystal Clear. And I'm going to put that under here. Then I'm going to use the Unearthly Cosmetics lip satin or whatever it is in Dreamy because I want something more neutral. And I think just for fun, I'm going to put this LA Girl Shockwave Yellow Neon Liner. Okay, I put a little bit of this ColourPop Lizzie McGuire Plum Pink Gloss on because, yeah. But this is the completed look. I really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. A lot of pastels and spring, and yeah. It's really cold here. So I'm just hoping that this will be come on. Just give us spring. But I want to talk about something real quick. I just want anybody in the LGBTQ plus community to know that this is a safe zone, that this is a safe space. There's never going to be any hatred or bigotry or any of that stupid ass bullshit here. So if you want a safe space to just talk about makeup and be obsessed with makeup and just dig into all the wonderful goodness that is essentially my safe spot, this is the place for you. And I hope that no matter where you are, no matter what your safe zone is, I hope that you're happy and doing good. So this is your reminder to not be racist, not be homophobic, not be transphobic. It is so much easier to be kinder and nice and to ignore the things that you do not like, that you do not understand. All that energy into being a dick when you could just ignore it and move on with your life. There's so many better things you could be doing with your time. Feeding the homeless. Petting a dog. There's things that you could be doing. Don't be a dick. But I hope you have a wonderful week, a good day, that you're safe and healthy and happy, and I'll see you next time.